Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So, where am I now? I'm in the hospital in New York, I'm in our temporary apartment in New York City. Yes, post-kidney transplant. I actually didn't even get a chance to film anything in the hospital because there was nothing to film. Like, I was in and out of there so quick. It's nuts. Like, I had the surgery, let's see, what's the date today? Today's the 10th? I had the surgery like 10 days ago. I was out within a week, had it on a Tuesday, and I was out the next Tuesday, which, after everything that happened with the heart transplant, it's kind of unbelievable. Especially for me, like, the day of, I was literally like, I don't even know. The day of, I was literally just like, did I have the transplant today? Which I did. Which is completely mind-blowing to me, honestly. Like, I was like, that's nuts. Everything went really smoothly. My mom and I are both sore. She is doing really well. She's currently at an appointment right now. Probably, so far, from my experience, the worst thing about this transplant is the bruising. Ooh. It's bad. But thankfully it's just bruising and it'll all go away. But yeah, there's some areas that don't look very good at all. Like, there's some parts of my skin that are literally the color black. It's interesting, to say the least. So yeah, I guess, well, I don't really know what I'm gonna put in this video exactly, but I'm making this because it's weird. This is the first time in my life I'm filming a YouTube video. You're watching me. This is the first time in my life I have ever lived without organ failure. Or at least, currently in my life right now, all of my organs are functioning as they should. When you think about it, it doesn't sound right, but then when you really look into it, it's like, holy crap. For the last 18 years of my life, which is the only... So, for my entire life so far, I've had problems with my organs. Like, the stuff didn't work right. Which is nuts because, I mean, obviously I don't feel the full effects of, like, the kidney transplant and everything just yet, since the surgery was just so recent and everything. But I'm really excited to see what it's like once I'm home and more healed up and everything, to see how much more energy I actually have, like, what actual normal is like. Because before I had the heart transplant, I was like, oh yeah, this is just how I am, blah blah blah. Like, I could run around and do whatever, and I was like, to me that was like normal health. Like, that was like the best you could get. And now it's like I'm gonna experience something completely different now. It's crazy. It's so weird, but I'm excited about it. It's gonna be freaking awesome. And you know what that means? Is that now that we have all working organs, guys, it is time to get to the track. It's time to get in the race cars. It's time to do all that good stuff. I really wish I was home working on my car right now. But yeah, one of the things this past 2 years really that's really stood out to me is like, even though I'm introverted, I absolutely hate being isolated from people. Because my heart transplant stuff all started right when COVID started. So ever since all of that started, I've just been like isolated, and not like super isolated. Like, obviously I've hung out and I've been around people and everything, but I haven't had that same social aspect of my life where I just got to go out and like hang out with people or like meet new friends, things like that, stuff that I all really want to do that I haven't gotten a chance to do in forever. Which, even though I'm introverted, it sounds weird, like, oh yeah, I want to go out and make friends and meet people and everything. I do. It's nuts, but... And especially with all that, like, I just really miss it, and I want to get back and, like, freaking... I don't know. I can't wait for that. I'm excited for that. We have a lot coming with the car, too, which I'm also really excited about. I have my seats ordered. Obviously, I'm going to have more energy when I get home, so I'll be able to actually work on it. My goal is to get it to the track this coming summer, or at least get it somewhere this coming summer. On May 14th of 2022, I will be hosting like a big like car meet in my yard again, and everyone's gonna do burnouts and everything, just to kind of like celebrate me not having any organ failure anymore. And you guys better bet I'm going to completely blow a set of tires off my car, for sure. To think about how much has happened in the last 12 months is, I don't even really know. It's hard to really grasp, because a year ago I was in the ICU dying, and here I am a year later after that transplant, somehow making it out of that transplant, going through another transplant, yet I'm a week out from this transplant and it's like nothing happened. It's crazy. I don't even know. it's nuts. Like, about 24 hours after the transplant, I was up and walking around my room, like walking down the hallway and everything. Like, it's nuts. And like, I even remembered going into surgery, like the room, everything's just like blue and white. Like, it's weird, like, going in there. But like, I remember it, and it's funny because when I was in there, I actually remembered, like, oh my god, this is what my heart transplant room looked like. When I had, like, that's what the room looked like when I got my heart transplant. It's just like all white and blue and everything. Very, very sanitized, sterile, as obviously. But it's funny too because I was like sitting there, I'm like, oh my gosh, I only have one pump. And it was just like, I don't even remember, it was just like pain meds, obviously. But I was like, holy crap, I used to have like 30 to 40 of these things, which was nuts. And the only time I was ever on anything heavy was when I got my port removed. And yes, my port is gone. I have nothing attached to me anymore. I am all me, which is freaking awesome. And I got to take a shower for the first time the other day, and I think the first full shower I've taken in over a year, which was freaking cool. Like, it doesn't even seem right. Like, oh, it seems like nothing's changed. But when you really take a step back and look at it, you're like, holy crap, this is nuts. But when I got this removed, I wasn't even on full anesthesia. I had IV fentanyl, like fentanyl drip, and I was awake the whole time. Like, yes, I couldn't feel anything because there was localized numbing medication and everything, but like, I was still like, I was very tired, and I know I was definitely loopy. I know I was I pretty much was talking to everyone the whole time through it. I'm sure some of the stuff that came out of my mouth was like, I was a little like that, like all over the place. But it's weird because I was like up and like coherent and everything. I could hear them, and I could literally respond to everyone and everything. And also that just brings me to another thought. I didn't even have the tube in when I got back to the room after the surgery, the kidney transplant. That tube was only in during the transplant, so I didn't even have to get like, well, I guess I got extubated after surgery, but like, it wasn't, I got to be completely free almost, which the hardest part has been probably the fact that, first off, oh yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. So I've been used to this past year being on somewhat of a fluid restriction and like not eating as much because I've been critically ill for so long, and because I was in end stage renal failure, I couldn't drink a ton of water because it would just collect in my body. And since I was sick and had things like the seizures happen, I also couldn't eat as much. So I went from that to them needing me to drink like 2.5 liters of water a day, which is a huge jump. And I'm still getting used to it. It's just very weird. But it's funny because the hospital, like, honestly I think it's because of how everything went last time. That's why I was so much like happier in the hospital. Like I was just like happy overall. I didn't really have any complaints towards the end, when of course I wanted to go home because everyone wants to go home when they're in the hospital. Even after the surgery, I went from Monday night all the way to Thursday night without eating anything. And like they had asked me if I wanted to like snack on anything, like like Thursday morning-ish, but I just like drank water and everything, and even though I went that long without eating, I was still just like in a good mood, and I was like, this is the weirdest thing ever, because normally I'd be hangry as, I don't even know. I'd be super hangry, and I wasn't, and it's just nuts. But yeah, what a wild freaking ride it has been this year. It has truly been insane. And don't worry, because it's not over yet. Now we're just starting. Obviously, not with surgeries or anything. We just got over the uphill battle. Now everything's just starting. So, as you will see up here, that is a link to my new second YouTube channel. That is the start of something new and a dream that we are going to make happen, because life is truly too short, and you really never know what's going to happen tomorrow. That's why it's important to always just like live life to its fullest. Go out and have fun, take risks as long as they're not like dangerous or anything like that. Things like that. Like, go out and have fun. Like, if you want something, go out and do it. Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. Whatever roadblock gets in your way, kick that thing right the hell down. Bust down those roadblocks, put them in their place, and then go make your dreams happen. This YouTube channel is my EthanDiiulio racing channel, which that is my whole racing thing. And I already started another Instagram for it and everything, so I'll have those linked down in the description, so feel free to go check those out. I haven't posted any videos or anything, because I really can't till I get home and I'm around the car and everything. But yeah, we're going to be drifting, racing, going to racetracks and everything, because ultimately my dream now is to race and everything. Because yes, I enjoy working on cars and everything, working on like my vehicles, but I love driving. Like, I don't even like using the simulator for the PS4, because it's not the same as real driving, which really like opened my eyes when I had the seizures and couldn't drive. I was like, I just want to drive. I want to get behind the wheel, go have fun, hoon around, drift and everything. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna race to make dreams come true. And I'm hoping that with this, I will also be able to inspire a ton of more people who are going through really hard stuff and have like dreams of doing things like this, that you can go out and do it. It doesn't matter who you are, what's happening in your life. If you want it, you can do it. And that's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna kick ass. And we've got my race cars, we've got a lot of support, we're gonna go sideways. So I know this video has been kind of like just random of me talking, because I don't really have a full subject for this video. I mean, obviously, after this, I'm gonna film more of the blog reaction videos. I'll be recording more of those very soon, because now I'm not set back by dialysis and everything, which is awesome. There will be a video coming out on December 17th. Many of you probably already know what that video is going to consist of. It's going to be very weird, but it'll also be, there will be a lot more things coming out soon in the future, and it's crazy. We are like in a whole new chapter of my life. We're gonna show this heart and my mom's kidney a great life. We're gonna live the hell out of this life, because life's just too short. You gotta do it. So with that said, thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you're doing well, and I hope that I can spread inspiration all over the world someday and make dreams happen. We're gonna be racing soon. We've got 0 organ failure. Hell yeah, that is awesome. And it's because of the fight that we put up, and it was worth it. And everything's gonna be freaking worth it in the end. So, thank you so much for watching this video. I love you, and thank you for all your support. I am just really happy to say that we have made it. We have finally made it through some of the hardest things I will ever have to go through. And now it's time to get in the race cars, go have fun, go make friends, meet people, and just, like, everything is just starting. And it's awesome. It is really freaking cool. Let's get on to a new chapter in my life. It's time for Diiulio Racing. It's time to actually live. We're gonna kick ass, as you know, because always remember, you gotta kick ass. It doesn't matter what it is, just kick ass and you'll make through it. If you're going through anything crazy, hit me up in the comments or on Instagram or anything. I don't really have much going on, so I can just like text anyone. Let's get into this new chapter at life. I'll see you in the next one.